Welcome back to the channel. As the dog days of summer are upon us, bass are typically found deeper. In Florida, that usually means 8 to 12 feet on shell beds or grass lines. Come along with me and witness a gorgeous sunrise as I try and bring some of these bass out from the deep. I've located a huge school set up on a deeper grass line where it breaks off into 8 to 10 feet of a hard-bottom sand and shell mix. When the water gets hot, the fish tend to prefer a worm crawled around or swimming slowly. I'm using an old staple speed worm to trigger the bite. See my previous video on how to rig a speed worm to learn how to rig it up. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video as it helps give the channel a boost and gain traction. You've probably heard the saying, don't leave fish to find fish. But as a working guide, I'm always searching for multiple areas of schools of fish to have in the back pocket for trips in case they decide not to bite on a spot. So off we go to check out a shallower spot they have been schooled up since early summer. Let's see if they are still around in this heat. See all that activity going on that I've been pointing out. There's definitely a school sitting there. You gotta throw certain baits on them until you get them to fire, and the old worm never fails. So even if you see them busting on minnows, don't be afraid to throw that worm, because they will eat that, just as you saw. They may smack at other baits, but the worm is like very consistent. See if we can get them fire up. Little guy. You see these schools busting in the summer, a lot of them tend to be little pods. Very rare do the big ones show up on these little schoolers. They're a lot of fun to catch, so hard to pass up on it. See, I throw all that different minnow style baits. You go back to the worm. That's what they'll get. Old faithful. One more stop on the way in. The sun is high now, so out comes a drop shot to trigger neutral fish. one more for the road, even if it's a small one. Thanks for coming along for the ride and sticking around to watch this video. Till next time, tight lines.